I live out on the country, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 reasons as to why I purchased a Tesla Model Y over any other EV automaker out there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Boondock Tesla. My name is Jake, and on this channel, I document what it's like to live out in the middle of nowhere with a fully electric vehicle. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please be sure and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content. Now, there were many factors driving us to make the switch from an internal combustion engine, or ICE, as people like to call them, to a fully electric vehicle, or BEV, as my state DMV calls it, which stands for Battery Electric Vehicle. Who's coming up with these acronyms? Can we be a little bit more creative? Now, contrary to popular belief, the number one reason I purchased the Tesla is not because of Elon Musk's pioneering spirit, although I do respect him for it. It was actually because of track record. Tesla has over a decade's worth of research, development, selling, production, all of that for their vehicles, and I respect that. I want to see how a vehicle performs over the long haul. I've also got family members who've told me that they thoroughly enjoyed their Teslas and have reported good results over owning their Teslas for multiple years. So again, just adding to that track record. I'd looked at other vehicles as well. I was really interested in the Rivian R1T or RT1. I can never get that naming convention right. It's the truck one, okay? But they don't have a proven track record. They've only been out for a few years with actually selling vehicles and servicing them out there on the road. So as a pioneer, Tesla already had every other automaker beat. Now, the second reason we went with Tesla over the other brands is dog mode. Coming from an internal combustion engine from that Subaru, there was nothing like this. They didn't offer anything like this. And if you're not familiar with dog mode, basically dog mode keeps the climate control running to keep the cabin nice and cool or hot if it's a cold day, for your fur babies that are in the back seat chilling after their long hike. And I really enjoyed this feature and was a definite selling point as to why I went with Tesla. Now, the third reason for choosing the Tesla was the user interface. Their system, their app, everything works so seamlessly. I absolutely love it. Coming from a position of not being super technically inclined, I wanted something that was simple to use so that I didn't have to study the manual for 3 weeks before I could even drive the car out of my driveway. I didn't want to have to do that. Tesla makes it very simple to operate. Everything's intuitive, and I absolutely love the fact that the controls don't take a rocket scientist to operate and understand them. That was a huge reason for purchasing the Tesla over other brands. I looked at other auto manufacturers, and it just seemed like their control panels, their user interface, and their screens were just too much. It was way too busy, which was a big complaint we had about the Subaru, which there were just too many buttons. I mean, I had buttons everywhere. Which one do you push? Tesla simplified that and put it all in a 15-inch touchscreen right there on the dash. I absolutely love that. It's decluttered, just like I need my mind to be, so that I can just enjoy driving the car like it should be. Just drive the car. That's all you got to do. Now, coming in at number 4 is the reduced maintenance cost. When I went to the dealership and spoke with Kevin, who's a very nice man, and asked him, what am I looking at maintenance cost-wise for this Tesla Model Y? He was like, tires, brakes, and an air filter. That's it. 3 things. Now, because I was a mechanic for 7 years, I was meticulous about doing the maintenance on our Subaru. And now, here I am in a very nice dealership with a gentleman named Kevin telling me I only have to change 3 things in the entirety of the vehicle's life? That's amazing. That was a huge factor as to why we chose to go with the Tesla, okay? There's no additional fluids that you have to worry about replacing, no belts, none of that weird stuff. I don't have to go into the dealership because my Tesla doesn't require all that extended maintenance. Now, the 5th and probably most important reason we purchased the Tesla over all other manufacturers out there for electric vehicles was their supercharging network. Their supercharging network, with over 30,000 superchargers spread out across the US, is just unparalleled with any other EV auto manufacturer. Okay, you can't beat it. I read so many articles about how EV owners of non-Teslas were so mad because of all the charging stations either being broken, underpowered, not performing correctly, not having the correct adapter to fit their vehicle. It was just too much. I know that if I purchased a Tesla, I already inherited a network of 30,000 supercharging stations that were maintained regularly, reliable, and there were no weird adapters or anything that I needed for my car. It's just plug and play. You don't even have to use a credit card to juice it up. It links it through the car. It's awesome. So there you have it, my top 5 reasons for purchasing a Tesla over any other EV automaker out there. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.